Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to episode 3 of our 10 to 100 mil flipping series. But guys, I actually just realized something that we're missing out a ton on, a very important account investment that needs to be made, so I'm going to do that really quick and get back to you. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. I say we buy a new article of clothing every episode. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What should I put on this character? We can't be standing at the Grand Exchange naked. Anyway guys, episode 3 is here. We've got 12 mil to work with today. I will be setting some overnight flips here at the beginning of the episode. We're going to see how those turn out for us. I really want to make more than we did last episode, which was a little bit over a mil, 1.1 mil to be exact. The goal for this episode is 1.5 mil. It's going to be really tough to do. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to put in a lot of hours to get there, but I think with a few good overnight sessions, we can easily hit it. This is what we're going with for tonight's parlay, and if you're unfamiliar with what a parlay is, it's just a showcase of all the items in your portfolio, or all the items you're looking to flip or merch during a longer time frame. Let's say, I don't know, over 6 hours. It's actually a gambling term that's used for someone who places multiple bets, but we're going to use it in this context because it's kind of a fancy word. First, we have our Amethyst Crystal listed here for 1,288 each. They're currently trading for about 1,305 each, and I'm hoping to get a few cheap crystals overnight, and in the morning have them rise to about 1,320-ish. Anywhere around there I'll be happy with, but of course anything above 1,300 is going to be optimal for us. I think the weekend demand will kind of bring up the price, and we'll see how we can do on those. Next, we have the Adamant Darts. Like last episode, going with the tried and true, super stable item, potential for about a 5 to 8 GP margin on those, and we can get up to 45,000 of them overnight because they're so cheap and because the limit is 11,000 every 4 hours, so a really good flip for us. Then we have the Sharks, the good old Sharks. Sharks have been moving down in price all week by about 15-ish GP a day, so I put a listing in 15 GP under their current margin. I'm hoping they don't tank under 1k, which has happened in the past, and I'm looking to sell these Sharks for their average price of 1,050 GP each. And finally, the Monkfish. I don't flip the Monkfish that often, but I listed them about 10 GP under their current margin, and this is the one I actually have the least confidence about, but it should work out. On top of this though, since the Amethyst Crystals just bought, I'm probably going to turn around and flip this half of them right now just to get that flip in, and then I'll probably list a lot more for about 20 GP under what they're currently buying for. Seems like they're volatile right now. There we go, we have the overnight fixed up. Going to try to sell these Amethyst Crystals for 1,330 and buy some more Amethyst Crystals for 1,261. Let's see how it goes. It is the next day and everything worked out in our favor besides the Monkfish. We were able to sell the Amethyst Crystal and also pick up some more for a super cheap price, it's looking like. We also got all the Adamant Darts we wanted and all the Sharks we wanted. We're going to turn around and sell everything and see our profits. Boom, we are back at the Grand Exchange. Look guys, everything sold off. I haven't played much this week actually. I just rebonded the account, but guys, these flips were incredible. We got about 50 GP margins on the Amethyst Crystal, about 40 GP on the Sharks, and 5 GP on the Adamant Darts, and we had 45,000 of those. Instead of listing the Monkfish though, I put in the Fire Runes. I knew I wouldn't be playing that much this past week, so I decided to put in Fire Runes because I knew it would be a safe flip and still net us some good GP. But man, the stack is looking very strong right now. We're going to go ahead and sell these Fire Runes for 6 GP. I'm going to do a quick little flipping session here as well. I'm going to look for some good flips and we'll get into it. In this series, guys, I want to flip some funky items that even I have never flipped before, so I'm going to list maybe 1 or 2 really obscure items that I want to try and attempt to flip, but of course we'll also have the safe items, the items that are tried and true to showcase as well. These are the current flips we're trying to do right now. As you can see, these ham cloaks are the obscure item that I'm going to try and flip. It's looking like a 200 GP margin for every single one, but the limit is 15 every 4 hours, so I don't think this is going to be a very good item, but we're going to do it for fun, and it only cost us 260k here. Besides that, we've got steel bars, mithril bars, and cannonballs going. I think these are going to be the main driving items behind the profit today. 4 GP on the cannonballs, 4 GP on the steel bars, and 5 GP on the mithril bars right now, and they're buying out really fast. Decided to do some tomatoes, baskets of tomatoes that is, and some monkfish as well, since we were unable to do them before. I'll keep you guys updated on how it's going. Quick update on the flips. We were able to flip the cannonballs for 4 GP, and the steel bars actually only flipped for a 3 GP margin. I thought it was a 4 GP margin, but it was a 3 GP margin. We're actually going to cut back. Oh, no, we're not on the mithril bars. It was not selling before for 765 GP, so we'll keep that there with the 5 GP margin on that. And on top of that, we're going to flip these warrior rings around for, I think they were selling for 44k each. I think it was 44k 995. So we'll do 44k 505 GP for 7 of those. We'll see how that goes. Flips are moving really fast right now. We're actually already selling these tomatoes, which I did not expect. Monkfish are selling, mithril bars are selling. Everything is looking really good right now. So we're just going to be patient and leave everything where it is. The mithril bars sold, really happy about that. Also had an amazing margin on the death runes, but we only were able to get half of the quantity, so we didn't make as much as we wanted to, about 40k on those. Warriors rings also sold off. Looks like it made us about what is that, 400 and no, it's like 35k, so that's very good. Got everything off that we wanted to. Very happy with that. We'll keep flipping. Just got back to my PC. It's been about an hour and everything's sold off here, so we're gonna go ahead and collect everything. I'm about to go to bed here though, so I'm going to set some overnight flips. I'll keep you guys updated on what I am doing as far as those overnights go, and we'll see if we can get lucky. We've got all the cash deployed in overnight flips right now, deciding to go with a lot of high volume stuff. I noticed that grapes are actually at a really low price right now, and I also noticed recently that adamant darts have recently gotten to a pretty low price too, so I'm gonna see if these two will fill out overnight. The Zolver scales, I'm not as confident in these, but I think if they will hit, the return will be very good. I looked on some GE tracker graphs. It looks like there's signs of the Zolver scales price moving upwards, so I'm hoping to get a few cheap ones overnight, and in the morning maybe sell it for an 8 to 10 GP margin, which would be a huge steal for us. Here's what we got tonight. We'll wake up tomorrow and see what we've got. Boom, guys. A lot of success on the overnight flips today. We were able to get the adamant darts sold for 103 GP each, followed by the Zolver scales for 239 GP each. We also had the tomato baskets sell off, which I actually didn't think they were going to do, just because there was a lot of price crashing yesterday. I was looking at some graphs, and I decided to leave them. Luckily, they did sell. We almost have all the ham cloaks at this point, too, and the grapes were the only flip that didn't buy. A lot of profits there. We're going to go ahead and collect it, and we're going to redeploy some day flips here, which are basically like 4 to 5 hour sessions where I will be trying to flip a few items. I haven't been super active flipping lately, like I haven't done a lot of active flipping, so I'm going to try to do some more long-term or kind of half-day flips, and we'll see how that goes. Wow, guys, look at that. We only missed buying those grapes last night by literally 1 GP, which is really unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll be able to make up for it today. I decided to go with the adamant darts again, going to try green dragon leather as well, because I saw some low prices on there last night, so we might be able to get a similar margin on those. Warriors rings are kind of the one I have the least confidence in. Trying to buy them for 36k, which seems really low, but I'm hoping maybe there's some overnight fluctuation or fluctuation over a 5 to 6 hour period. And the Diamond Dragon Bolts E, kind of the similar situation as the Green Dragon Leather. I saw some low prices on the graphs from the previous night, so oh my goodness, they almost all came in as we're commentating on this clip. So we're going to turn around and sell those. Hopefully they sell pretty fast. They were trading for 1,280 when I literally checked them probably 1 minute exactly from this point. So we'll see what happens there. And the ham cloaks are actually selling for 3,105. And if you guys remember, we bought them for 2,635, which is a pretty good like return on investment for those. The problem is I only have 70 of them, so we're really not making a lot of money on that. Quick little update here. Look at these Diamond Dragon Bolts, you guys. They're already selling. Look at this progress. Wow, that was a super crazy margin. I'm actually going to sit here actively and try to hit that a few times because that is a lot of GP. 20 GP per Diamond Dragon Ball E. We'll see if we can hit it up to the limit, but I doubt that will be the case. We weren't able to get another quantity of the Diamond Dragon Bolts E, so I decided to drop it another 20 GP since things are looking pretty volatile for them right now. We'll see if that buys overnight. When I log in, that is what I like to see. All I have to say is, wow, we really crushed those overnights. Take a look at all these margins here, guys. The margins were so freaking big. I don't know what happened last night. It has been kind of funky these past couple of days because of Deadman mode, and I think that's affected a lot of the margins, but they have just stretched immensely overnight. Let's take a look at all the profits here. I calculated everything up. We made 125k on the fire runes alone. On the water runes, we made 43k, air runes 34k. On top of that, the Diamond Dragon Balls E bringing us in 265k. Absolutely insane on those Diamond Dragon Balls E. On top of that, though, we got the Green Dragon Leather for a total profit of 160k, which is also just massive considering we only had 2,000 of them in quantity. We also got the Adamant Darts for 220k and the Ham Cloaks for 33k, making us a total profit of 880k. That is a huge overnight gain for our current cash stack, and I could not be more excited. I think we're going to end the episode on that incredible gain. This episode, we started with 12.1 mil, and we actually ended with 14.1 mil, which gives us a total profit of 2 mil this episode. It has been our best installment yet in the series. We have been making bank, and I'm excited to continue that every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Leave a like if you did, and of course, I'll see you all next time.